We are live with another one, guys, okay? We are live with another one. All right, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Try to clean that off. I felt like it was like a smudge. I don't know. It was looking foggy there for a minute, guys. But you already know what this is, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, we're going to talk about it. All right, we are going to talk about this UFC Fight Night, guys. All right, congratulations to Steve Garcia. Huge win for Steve Garcia, beating David Enuma. I mean, David Enuma didn't have any answer for Steve Garcia. Steve Garcia was just pressing forward, applying pressure, and ended up landing the combination that put David away. Okay, congratulations to him. You know, there was some bad decisions in there as well. I mean, Jeremiah Wells beats Thumba. I thought Jeremiah Wells actually got defeated by Thumba, and it's crazy that they had Jeremiah Wells. The judges had Jeremiah Wells winning 29-28 for Jeremiah Wells. I had Thumba winning that fight, in my opinion, either by split decision. In my opinion, I thought Thumba won that fight by split decision, but the judges know better, right? Apparently. But there were great nights here. I mean, great fights here. I mean, it wasn't like a great card. I ended up rating this card overall a 4. Okay, I ended up rating this card an overall 4, in my opinion. But guys, the highlight of the night, we have to talk about it, guys. The highlight of the night, we have to talk about it, guys. Waldo Cortez Acosta. We have to talk about it, guys. I do not want to hear any excuses anymore for Tom Aspinall. I don't want to hear any excuses. Even after the interview with Waldo Cortez Acosta, you can tell that his eye was compromised. Go watch the interview on ESPN with Waldo Cortez Acosta post-fight, and you're going to see his eye looks like it's in bad condition. Okay? Way worse. Okay? Way worse than Tom Aspinall's was. Because I saw Tom Aspinall's eye at the hospital, and it did not look as bad as Waldo Cortez Acosta. Now, I do want to say this, guys. Before I get into it, and I really lay into two individuals, I'm going to put my foot in these two individuals' asses. Okay, but before I do that, I want to congratulate Waldo Cortez Acosta. All right, I want to congratulate that guy. Okay, because not only is he representing the raza, okay, not only is he representing the raza, okay, but we got Waldo Cortez Acosta as a prime example of what a champion and a warrior looks like, guys. Point blank, period. Okay? Waldo Cortez Acosta suffered an ill eye poke. Okay? Still stood in the fight and still was willing to fight and continue to fight. And Waldo Cortez Acosta gets a quick KO possibly 20 seconds after getting eye poked. Guys, Waldo Cortez Acosta is the prime example, okay, of what a champion and a warrior truly is. I don't want to hear any more excuses for Tom Aspinall, okay? I've been on here with multiple people asking me, oh, should Tom Aspinall fought with one eye? Should Tom Aspinall fought with one limb? Well, Tom Aspinall, he didn't quit. Guess what, guys? It proved today, okay, in this UFC fight card that Tom Aspinall had opportunity to continue fighting, especially in a championship fight. Okay? And here comes Waldo Cortez Acosta, 6th ranked in that heavyweight division that's in shambles. Okay? Waldo Cortez Acosta gets eye poke and continues to fight. And guess what? He wins the fight. He wins by TKO. Okay? Congratulations for Waldo Cortez Acosta for representing the raza so well. Let me read some of these comments. AP MMA says Aspinall is a quitter, period. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, I agree with that. Tom Aspinall is a quitter, and this is a prime example of why I said Tom Aspinall is a quitter, and he could have continued. The doctors himself said Tom Aspinall had 2 healthy eyes. Okay? What brand is your phone? What brand is my phone? What does it matter? What does it matter, gameplay? Does it matter what what brand my phone is. Okay? But guys, I just can't get enough of Waldo Cortez Acosta. I really can't. I cannot get enough. That is how a warrior should look like. He wasn't even fighting for gold. He was just fighting to get this win. And Waldo Cortez Acosta continues, even after getting an ill foul, like an eye poke, continues to fight, stays in the fight, okay, and knocks out his opponent. Congratulations for Waldo Cortez Acosta, okay, for showing up and showing out. All right? Congratulations for this man. I don't want to hear any more excuses for Tom Aspinall for the foreseeable future. If anybody brings up Tom Aspinall and that eye poke, I'm just going to say quitter. Tom Aspinall is a quitter. Point blank, period. Okay? The Waldo eye poke was as bad, if not more, than Aspinall. It was definitely way worse. I'm telling you right now, guys, go watch the interview, post-fight interview with Waldo Cortez Acosta. The guy can barely open up his eyes. His eyes like this. His eye is literally like this. And that's not him going like this. That's literally just him talking and his eyes like this. Okay? Definitely has some damage done to his eye. Tom Aspinall, if you go watch Tom Aspinall's vlogs, the doctor himself says your eyes are perfectly fine. You have two healthy eyes. We're going to book a second visit just to make sure that your eyes are good. Tom Aspinall is a quitter, guys. Now, I do want to lay my foot in two individual asses, okay? And I'm going to do it right now, okay? When it comes to Dean Thomas and Michael Chiesa, I'm going to put my foot far in both your asses, okay? First and foremost. First of all, Dean Thomas says, Dean Thomas has the nerve to rebuttal. What did he say specifically? He said, not every eye poke is the same. Not every eye poke is the same. Well, guess what, guy? Dean Thomas, what you should have said was, there's two type of guys. There's a guy that's going to quit when the going gets tough. And there's a guy that's going to continue and be a warrior and fight through adversity. That's what Dean Thomas should have said. Okay? It's not about the eye pokes being different. No. Let's not blame it on the eye poke. Let's blame it on the individual. Okay, Dean Thomas? My foot is basically knee deep in your ass right now. Okay? Knee fucking deep. The audacity for Dean Thomas to actually rebuttal something like that just makes him a jackass. It's not about the eye poke. It's about the individual. Tom Aspinall quit. He didn't want to fight. When the going got tough, he quit on himself and he quit on his team. Waldo Cortez Acosta proved that you can fight through adversity and still win the fight. And not only win, but win by TKO, guys. And let's get into Michael Chiesa, because I'm about to be fucking knee deep in his ass too. Michael Chiesa is over here. Oh, well, there was a lot of chaos going on. And you know what? Mark Smith, the referee for this fight, Mark Smith definitely wasn't a hero. I thought Mark Smith handled it correctly, in my opinion. I thought Mark Smith handled it correctly. He didn't wave off the fight. He wanted to know specifically what went on. Right away, when the fight, when the foul was done and Mark Smith stepped in to stop the fight, he went ahead and said, I want to see the replay. It couldn't have been 5 seconds past that where he said, I want to see the replay. He went and took a look at the replay and he saw it was an eye poke. So what did he do? He said, no, we're going to continue the fight. If Waldo Cortez Acosta can continue and he wants to continue, we're going to continue this fight. So Michael Chiesa, in my opinion, that was a terrible take. Terrible take. Mark Smith did what he can do. Okay? And according to me, he did phenomenal in making the decision to continue the fight. Congratulations to Waldo Cortez Acosta. Okay, he proved it. He proved that you can continue and you can fight through adversity. Now, when it comes to Dean Thomas and Michael Chiesa, I'm going to take my foot out of your asses now, okay? Because that was horrible takes. Horrible takes. Let me read some of your comments. The Waldo eye poke, okay. I don't even know what this guy. How you doing? How are you doing? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, okay? But guys, honestly, Tom Aspinall needs to be revoked as UFC heavyweight champion. He is the prime example of why the heavyweight division is in shambles. Prime example. You telling me you take a 2-year layoff waiting to fight John Jones, comes back, gets eye poked, and then quits. That is not an example of a champion. Not even an example of a contender. And I'm just being honest with you. Okay? And I'm just being honest with you. I knew Tom Aspinall quit. There was multiple people saying, oh, but he couldn't see out of his eyes. Apparently, right now, Tom Aspinall is seeing gray. Guys, I've suffered injuries to my eyes before. That doesn't happen. Getting injuries to your eye doesn't give you an ability not to see color. That's facts. Okay? Guys talking about, all I see is gray. This dude is stuck in the 50s. After that eye poke, he was sent to the 50s, okay? Unbelievable. I can't get enough of Waldo Cortez Acosta. I had Waldo Cortez Acosta winning this fight. But in my opinion, he's the true champ of the heavyweight division. I hope Waldo Cortez Acosta's next fight is a true contender. Because, oh man, would I want to see him fight Tom Aspinall. I would want to see that. Okay? Honestly. You know what I mean? Hold on a second, guys. I have to do something. But honestly, guys, I'm just being honest. When it comes to Tom Aspinall, man, that guy's a quitter. I really hope the UFC book Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane for December. They need to book that ASAP. ASAP. Because if Waldo Cortez Acosta can be eye poked, take a 5-minute break, and then continue to fight and then win a fight by TKO soon after, I mean, I think Tom Aspinall could fight after an eye poke 2 months later. Come on now, guys. Let's be real. And you know what? It's okay. If Tom Aspinall doesn't want to fight this December, that's okay. You're just giving Ciryl Gane more time to train. You're giving Ciryl Gane and his team more time to strategize. So in my opinion, hey, if you don't want to fight this December, that's fine. That's fine. Because I know for a fact the next time Ciryl Gane fights Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane will take advantage of Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall hasn't spent a lot of time in the octagon. Even when he has fought, he has looked for the finish in the first round. He hasn't gotten past the first round. He doesn't know what adversity is in the championship rounds. So in my opinion, hey, Tom Aspinall, you want to give Ciryl Gane some more time to train? That's okay. Don't worry. Because I guarantee the dub is coming home with Ciryl Gane. Guarantee. That's facts, guys. Facts. Now, with my UFC fight predictions for tonight, guys, I actually hit a homer, guys. I went 10-3 with my UFC fight predictions for tonight. 10-3, which is really, really good, guys. I'm excited about that. Let me make sure it's 10-3. Hold on a second. One. I want to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was 10. I went 10-3, guys. 10-3. I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to say a good card. I want to say a decent card. A decent card. If I had to rate this card, 1 being trash, 10 being best, I'm going to rate this card a 4. The highlight of the night was Wilder Cortez Acosta getting eye poked and fighting through adversity and knocking out Ante. That was the highlight of the night. Honestly. 10-3. Now, when it comes to my UFC fight predictions for 2025, I'm 254 wins and 167 losses. Okay, that's 254 wins and 167 losses, guys. I'm way above 500. It's been a successful UFC fight predictions for 2025. Okay, and I'm going to continue getting these dubs. All right, and we're going to continue pushing this community, guys. All right, we're going to continue pushing this community, continue building this community. I can't thank you guys enough, okay? Like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel, okay? Support the community. Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, okay? Now, I'm excited to see what every other channel in this MMA community really have to say. Honestly, I am very much excited, okay, to see what happens next. What are they going to say? What type of excuses are they going to build for Tom Aspinall? I mean, I already seen one excuse from Dean Thomas talking about that not all eye pokes are, equal. Well, my guy, it's not about the eye poke. It's about the individual, okay, Dean Thomas? Tom Aspinall is a quitter. He's been a quitter. John Jones called him a quitter, and he is a quitter. He proved it to us. And Wilder Cortez Acosta stamped that approval, especially after what happened today in that performance. Honestly, guys. Honestly. Now, we do have one more fight night before UFC 322. That card is trash as well, guys. I'm just being honest, guys. That card is trash. All right, I'm very excited about UFC 322. I can't wait for that card. I definitely will be going live for that card. I will definitely be purchasing that card. But next week, I'll be going live for that as well. However, I know for a fact it's not going to be a great card. And I'm just speaking facts, guys. It's definitely not going to be a great card next week. All right. Now let's talk about Steve Garcia a little bit, guys. I mean, Steve Garcia goes in there and he totally dominated David. There was some momentum, for David. The UFC was definitely hyping up David, but I'll tell you what, Steve Garcia goes in there and just he was landing everything, guys. He was landing everything and the kitchen sink. The guy was landing multiple combinations. David could not get away from the punches. David virtually had no head movement. The only thing he could do was back up. Steve Garcia definitely looked good in there tonight. Definitely looked good in there. We're going to see what's next for Steve Garcia, to be honest with you. Excuse me. Michael Chiesa says that Steve Garcia should fight David Anuma's sparring partner, which is Zalal. I don't see how that fight happens, though, in my opinion. Zalal is ranked way ahead. Is ranked way ahead, and Zalal is looking to fight for a belt. Steve Garcia still has some proving to do, in my opinion. In my opinion, Zalal is already there. He's a contender. I think he should be fighting for gold soon. Steve Garcia, he's an up and comer. I don't see him as a contender just yet, but he's an up and comer. Showed out today, especially against David. So congratulations to Steve Garcia, but I don't see Steve Garcia fighting Zalal. I don't think Zalal should fight backwards. I think he should definitely fight ahead. And when it comes to Steve Garcia, I mean, I don't know what's next for him, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely good. It has to be, a good competitor, because he's going out there finishing people in the first round. I'm impressed by that. What else? I picked Phil Rowe to win his fight, but unfortunately, Phil Rowe, he wet the bed. He didn't get the dub. He got out wrestled. I thought if the fight went to the ground, I thought Phil Rowe had enough Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to actually, counteract Cole's wrestling. But Phil Rowe just had no success, man. He just had no success. And he got defeated, unfortunately. But, we shall see. We shall see what happens. Congratulations to Norma Dumont. All right, she wins in a controversial split decision. Okay, I did have Norma Dumont winning this fight. She wins by split decisions. I think this is her 6th fight win streak, which is totally impressive, especially in that division. Ketlen Vera is no pushover, man. She really isn't any pushover, but Norma Dumont, I mean, she's just fun to watch. Technical striker. She was kind of hesitant in this fight, but I'll tell you what, Norma Dumont she showed, that she has ability to stay in the fight. And when the going gets tough, she's not going to quit on you like Tom Aspinall. Now, I mean, in my opinion, the fight of the night, the knockout of the night, the performance of the night, all 3 of that should go to Waldo Cortez Acosta, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay? After seeing Waldo Cortez Acosta fight through adversity like this, I have less respect for Tom Aspinall, especially for the fact that he's really trying to play this fucking IPO game. You know what I mean? Like, he's really trying to play. The shit is played out already. You know what I mean? He's out here doing blogs of him at the hospital, which honestly, guys, that made it look even worse, because even the doctor was laughing at him. Straight to his face, the doctor was laughing at him, talking about, you got 2 healthy eyes. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. But yeah, guys, that's about it. That's pretty much all I really wanted to say. And that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about. All right, was the stupidity of Dean Thomas and Michael Chiesa. All right. And Waldo Cortez Acosta having the ability to fight through adversity and prove that you can be a warrior and still win the fight after an eye poke, and proving that Tom Aspinall is a joke. Waldo Cortez Acosta is a true champion. He's a true warrior, a true contender. Okay? And I cannot wait to see Waldo Cortez Acosta again in the octagon. Now, when it comes to Tom Aspinall, I can't wait for Ciryl Gane to beat him. I want Ciryl Gane to beat him badly. Okay? I want Ciryl Gane to kick him in the balls, okay, and give him another foul. Give him another reason to quit. Go ahead. Kick him. Ciryl Gane, kick him in the balls and see if he quits again. Do it. Because I bet you 9 out of 10 times, actually 10 out of 10 times, Tom Aspinall is going to quit, guys. Guaranteed. But anyways, guys, 10-3 with my UFC fight predictions for tonight. Not bad. 254 wins and 167 losses when it comes to my UFC fight predictions for 2025. That's great. Can't wait for UFC 322. These UFC fight night cards at the Apex, trash. I'm talking shit in a trash can on fire. Okay? But you already know what this is, guys. Okay? This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up so you're ready. So you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. One love. Until next time.